Due to the high inflation rate of basic prices in Zimbabwe, it has forced Emerson Mnangagwa and his finance minister Mthuli Ncube to revert to the use of the United States dollar. And Mthuli Ncube agreed that they will enact the legislation to allow the multi-currency system, which makes the US dollar and the Zimbabwean dollar legal tender for all local transactions. Recently, we have been seeing basic prices in supermarkets being pegged in US dollars, and although some were still pegging in the Zimbabwean dollar, so they were forced to allow the use of the US dollar because of the high inflation rate. Mthuli Ncube also said that this will be based with the interbank market exchange rate, which is going to be determined by the banks on a willing buyer, willing seller basis, and the utilization in all economic transaction of this formal rate, and which will be mandatory by the law. And he also went on to say that while the economic agents are free to price their goods in US dollars or Zimbabwean dollars, he said that the US dollar prices and the Zimbabwean dollar prices of commodities should be strictly based on the current exchange rate as determined by the willing buyer, willing seller rate. And also, as we are aware that the health workers were on strike demanding better salaries and working conditions. On Monday, they were offered 100% increment of their salary, of which they were saying the minimum wage was 18,000 RTGs, of which if they get that, accept that offer, that money still, the value will become also be affected. And they said that by the end of the day, that money will be useless. So they said that they have agreed to go back to work, but they will still want their demands to be met within the next coming 2 weeks. And they said that by the 8th of July, if their demands are not met, they will still go back to be on strike. So now they are just going back to work because they feel pity for the suffering of the patients, and that they just decided that they will just go back to work and do the negotiations whilst still they are still working. So we hope that their demands will be met and their salaries will be pegged with the US dollars, as this is the new currency which will be on the market.